Hey everybody, welcome back to the Soapy Cauldron. Tonight is the night that I am making a brand new soap and I'm kind of excited about it. So I don't know why, but all of a sudden the Pygmy Puffs from the Harry Potter series are like all the rage. And it's really crazy to me because, correct me if I'm wrong, but they were only mentioned for like a half second. And I believe it was the 6th book, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Like they were only mentioned for like a half second at the joke shop. So I'm not sure why they're so popular, but we're just gonna go with it, and I'm excited because I'm making a soap based on it today. So if you'd like to see how I make this Pygmy Puff inspired soap, then don't stop watching. Okay, as with anything soapy related, we have to pour our lye water into our oils, which I'm doing, and I'll pour it over this way. That was backwards. So you can see the reaction is already starting. So once all that is in there, we are going to stick blend it all together. Now, this soap is going to be fairly simple as to how I make it. I'm only going to have one color and one scent. And the color that I've chosen today is called Lollipop Mica by Nurture Soap. It's like a bright, hot pink. Pygmy Puffs come in like pink, purple, like lilac, but this Pygmy Puff is going to be a hot pink. So let's get the color poured in. Okay, I put a lot more than I usually do because I want this to be a pretty vibrant soap. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the fragrance oil in, which is Amber Romance from Crafter's Choice. It's a duplicate from Amber Romance from Victoria's Secret. And it says that it turns the soap tan, so I'm hoping it won't be terrible. I was going for a pretty vivid, bold Pygmy Puff, but I put a lot of color in there. And the more that I think about it, Pygmy Puffs are more of a like pastel anyways from the pictures that I've seen. So we're gonna stick with this color and I'm gonna pour it into the mold. I'm gonna pour this most of the way in, but I wanna save about a cup to pipe the top to make it look kind of furry. So I think I'll leave like this much left in there to let it set up. And then I want to pipe the top because I have these tiny little eyes that I made that I'm going to stick in there. I'm going to put the black on there later probably. I want to make sure that it all looks good first before I get crazy, but I'm going to come back in a few minutes after I let this sit up so I can pipe it. And then we'll put the eyes on, and I'm thinking glitter, right? Glitter. My piping is set up, hopefully. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, we'll see. I really want it to look fuzzy, if that makes any sense. So there's gonna be like no rhyme or reason to this, but I chose a piping tip that has a lot of stars on the edges, and I'm just gonna go across the top really all over and make sure that it just looks furry. I don't know how to explain it, but I want like a lot of definition to these so you can tell what I was going for, I guess. I don't know how it's coming off on camera, but I like it so far. I think it's cute. So I'm just gonna go all over the soap like this. And then I'm going to add the eyeballs. And hopefully we have a recognizable soapy Pygmy Puff, if nothing else. Okay, I don't want to build it up too much, but I do want to kind of put like random pieces because again, it's supposed to be furry, fuzzy. So we'll just put some random pieces to kind of build it up a little bit. I do have to say that I don't think I've ever smelled Amber Romance like in Victoria's Secret, but I'm really digging this fragrance for sure. So if you've never tried it, I think you'd be surprised. I had asked on my Facebook page what kind of scent you would think a Pygmy Puff would smell like, and I got a lot of like fruity answers. Cotton candy was one, but I had this fragrance and I think it's gonna work really well because it's sweet, but like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. It's definitely sweet. It's not so much fruity. I don't know, I like it. I really like it. Okay. Now that that is done, I have these little, they're teardrops, like raindrops is what they are. And my thought was that I'd stick them down in there and make eyes, like sticking up out of the fur. That was my thought process. So I'm gonna go grab some tweezers and be right back. Tweezers in hand. Okay. So we'll just shove them down in there like so. And make little eyes sticking out of the Pygmy Puffs. Okie doke, let's cut soap. That might be my new line, I don't know. Alrighty, so it's pink, but I'm worried about the color turning because the fragrance oil did say it would turn tan, but right now it's holding a good color, so we'll see what it looks like after it cures. It's gonna be a pretty simple cut because the soap's gonna be exactly the same. What's gonna make the difference is if this looks like a furry Pygmy Puff, because I'm gonna add little black dots for the eyes soon. Either way, it really smells great. Little eyes are hidden in there. It's really cute. And if it's terrible, I might pick the eyes out and then try to do like something with the eyes, maybe like on the soap. I don't know, we'll see. So far, so good. I guess you'll find out what I end up doing when it lists. But for now, just gonna keep cutting, and I will post a picture of the finished product in just a second. I feel like a dentist pulling these eyes out, but I shut the camera off and I was looking at this and I decided that the eyes, just like I was afraid of, make it look like Hagrid's book that he required in the 3rd year. It just made it look like a monster. And what I'm going to do, they're still really soft, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this unicorn eye stamp and stamp them. I practiced on an end piece right here. And it's just practice, but I think it's really cute this way. I think it looks more like a Pygmy Puff. So instead of using the eyeballs, I'm going to stamp all of them with these really cute eyes. And I think that will give us more of a Pygmy Puff look. So again, I took all of the eyeballs off, and it's like little teeth over here in a pile. I just like tweezed them out. But I'm really liking this, and I will make sure that I include a picture of what I end up with right now.